When there's a room full of love, when there's a room full of love, this ain't a fucking sing along. So what you got me singing for? When there's a room full of love,
Destroy the enemy's ground equipment and
when there's a
bases.
room full of love. Rainbows flowing, mind is going straight to the top. Rooftops glowing, whole lot of cash, tryna lose it real fast. When there's a whole lot of love, when there's a whole lot of love, when there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. When there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. When there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. When there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. When there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. When there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. When there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. When there's a whole lot of love, there's a whole lot of love. Take your eyes off my keyboard. What you bothering me for? When there's a room full of love, when there's a room full of love, love. This ain't a fucking sing along. So what you got me singing for? When there's a room full of love, when there's a room full of love. There's a room full of love. There's a room full of love. There's a room took was one goal on his face. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but you look shit all alone. Give me a shot, cause I could be the dog to your bone. Or something, 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 or something.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
After all the bad things that you show. We should be together, sharing this love. I know I'm not wrong, you still look shit all alone. Just give me a shot, cause I could be the dog to your bone. Or something, 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 or something.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Those worlds in space are as countless as all the grains of sand on all the beaches of the earth. Each of those worlds is as real as ours. In every one of them, there's a succession of incidents, events, occurrences, which influence its future. Countless worlds, numberless moments, an immensity of space and time. And our small planet, at this moment, here we face a critical branch point in history. What we do with our world right now will propagate down through the centuries and powerfully affect the destiny of our descendants. It is well within our power to destroy our civilization and perhaps our species as well.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
every inhabitant of this planet to enhance enormously our understanding of the universe and to carry us to the stars.
enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
We'll have each other. So all we have to do is choose. So much here to lean on. So much loneliness to lose. And when we stumble, we'll have each other. So all we have to do is choose.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.